Tonight, the Eagles' Irish-themed jerseys have the PGL logo on the front to celebrate Greg's life and legacy he left behind. These jerseys will be raffled off later tonight with proceeds supporting the Tom McNeil Cancer Patient Care Fund and the Cape Breton Regional Hospital Foundation. We now ask you all to draw your attention to the video board for messages from individuals close to Greg.
Greg had a passion for hockey, and when the Oilers left, it left a big void in our winter activities. And he was instrumental in bringing first quality hockey back to Cape Breton, and it's been here for 25 years.
Back in 1997, Greg was adamant. There was an opportunity to bring the team from Granby, and he was the driving force behind bringing the Eagles here. He wanted it done, and when Greg wants to get something done, he gets it done.
Someone wanted to bring the team to Cape Breton, but only wanted us to contribute 49%. We decided that we wanted 100% or nothing. We were told by the agent that we had to raise the money in 4 days or he was committed to the other purchaser. In 4 days, from Wednesday to Monday, we raised $1.2 million and bought the team.
Greg was a quiet person. I didn't know him until I really started working for the Eagles, and we worked very closely together. But he was very passionate about hockey. He loved hockey. He loved the Screaming Eagles, and he really was a true Cape Bretoner. That was his passion as well.
Greg was way more than just a president. He was a friend, he was a teammate, he was a mentor, and then he became family. I've learned so much from him, and I truly believe that if I don't meet Greg and I don't work for the Screaming Eagles, I'm not here today.
He had a successful business in Cape Breton. He supported many, many, many causes around the island, and a lot of things people probably don't know that he did.
Obviously, we worked very closely together, and Greg was my boss at Cape Breton Beverages. Well, Greg empowered his people to do well. He was tough, but fair. You know, and he always gave people a chance, and some people he gave a second chance. And it's a very successful Cape just today as it was yesterday.
We had our first board meeting at his cottage in East Bay. And the first item on the agenda was, what are we going to call this team? And we eliminated the Millionaires and the Victorias and the Miners and the Islanders, and even the Predators. We talked about that, keeping the name. So while we're having this discussion, and it was a pretty heated discussion because some guys were really strong on this, on that, just down the shore, there was a brook emptying into the Bedore Lake, and the smelt were coming up. This was in June. And all of a sudden, the Eagles came down, one, and then another one, and then another one, and they were fishing the smelts. And as they came down, they were screeching. And Greg stood up and said, that's the name of the new team, the Screaming Eagles.
I remember his vision back then was, and it became my mission as a coach and GM of the Screaming Eagles, it was all about doing the right thing for our people, and to help our young players become better people.
Greg was a leader, he had a vision, and the players should think of him as someone that laid the foundation for the community, in sports and in business.
He was always out there with a helping hand and never shied away from any of that. And you know, it's hard to believe he's been gone this long. He was a very amazing person and very important to me in my life.
I miss him a lot, I think about him a lot, and he holds a special place in my heart.
Hi everyone, welcome to Greg Lynch Night. What an honor it is for me to speak. Greg Lynch was a visionary. And without Greg Lynch, this team would not be here today. I'm proud to be the majority owner of the Cape Breton Eagles. Born, bred in Glace Bay, grew up here, and always idolized the Eagles. And what a hockey team we have brought to Cape Breton. I want to thank the staff, I want to thank the coaching staff, I want to thank the players for all being a part of it, and exciting things ahead. Shannon and Maureen, hey, thank you for being part of the team and continue with the team. So Eagles, let's go Eagles, and let's get a win tonight. Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, please draw your attention to center ice for Quebec Maritime's Junior Hockey League Commissioner Mario Cecchini, who would like to share a few words with all in attendance this evening.
Hello, everyone. How great it is in a society where we forget so fast that a family and accomplishments by your dad and your husband is remembered. I give a lot of tribute to Erwin and the organization of the Eagles of right here. It is very, it's a story, your story is truly inspiring, and you contribute in a major
good evening, everybody. Welcome to
this country in supporting community like you do here, supporting in the name of your father and husband the scholarship fund, which contributes again to shape the future. And the future is sitting right there on these two benches. And you deserve a lot of credit for the association that you keep on going with the Cape Breton Eagles. Thank you very much.
We would now take this time to unveil a special piece for the Lynch family. Bring your attention to the top of section 19, where Paul McDonald and Stuart McLeod will reveal the gift from the Cape Breton Eagles organization. Please join us in welcoming to center ice Greg Lynch's wife Maureen, daughter Shannon Lynch Colburn, and husband Rodney Colburn, longtime friend and colleague with the Cape Breton Eagles and Cape Breton Beverages, Stan McDonald, along with Caitlin McDonald of the Cape Breton Regional Hospital Foundation, and representing S&M Trucking, family friend and a member of S&M Trucking, Pete McDonald and daughter Rosie. We now ask the captains of both teams to join our guests at center ice for the ceremonial puck drop.